It's all about flow and pace today, qualifying in Qatar, a high-speed test that will set the grid for tomorrow's race. So welcome along.
Pushed down to P17. Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are Norris, and we're in front of Leclerc, Stroll and Sainz. Fastest lap at the moment, 1:20.0.
Forget pit stops, forget fuel management. It's pedal to the metal all the way here as we get ready for today's sprint. We're back here in Losail for a track that's 3.34 miles long. There are 16 turns around its unique three-prong shape and just a single DRS zone out of turn 16. It's fast and it's flowing, and there's a good overtaking opportunity with DRS down the long straight and into turn 1. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Isack Hadjar completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Russell, Oscar Piastri, Leclerc, Stroll, Ocon, Sainz, Albon, Gasly, Magnussen, Hamilton, Hülkenberg, Perez, Tsunoda, Joe, Théo Pourchaire, Behrman and Frederick Vesti. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, Here we go then. The formation lap is underway ahead of today's sprint. As all the cars take their positions on the grid, the final preparations have been made, and all that's left is for the drivers to deliver on track.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 21.6. And gap to the car in front, 3.5 seconds.
So with the sprint concluded, join us next time for qualifying and of course the main event, this weekend's Formula One Grand Prix. We'll see you next time. It's all about flow and pace today, qualifying in Qatar, a high-speed test that will set the grid for tomorrow's race. So welcome along.
Here are the top 5 cars as things stand. Norris, Verstappen, Piastri, Russell and Leclerc. The fastest lap at the moment, 1:32.4. Seventh. Okay, so their best lap so far, 1:33.4. And we've been pushed down to P20. Leading the pack, that's P1. And just behind us are Norris, Verstappen and Piastri. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:32.1.
We're under the lights once again here in Qatar. Last year we took a year off due to a small footballing tournament that was being hosted, but it's all excitement on the track now. We're back here in Losail for a track that's 3.34 miles long. There are 16 turns around its unique three-prong shape and just a single DRS zone out of turn 16. It's fast and it's flowing, and there's a good overtaking opportunity with DRS down the long straight and into turn 1. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Isack Hadjar lines up on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Russell, Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Hamilton, Leclerc, Ocon, Perez, Stroll, Sainz, Magnussen, Albon, Hulkenberg, Behrman, Joe, Théo Pourchaire, Tsunoda and Frederick Vesti. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say they've got the better of them more often than not.
Yeah, they have, and it's, rule number one, beat your teammate. They're the one that share the same equipment as you, and yes, the cars can vary and set up from race to race and depending on who has which style, but essentially they're your barometer, the yardstick. If you can beat them, that's the first job you have to do. And it looks like it's going their way, doesn't it? And they need to carry on this momentum, this energy through the rest of the season.
The formation lap gets underway then, and it's going to be interesting today to see how the dry conditions could affect the lifespan of the tyres. So as all the cars reform the grid, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power. Second place, you're in second place. Verstappen's ahead of you, Norris is behind you. And that's 13 laps now until your pit window's open. 29 laps to go. Okay, DRS is now available. Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. Okay, you sat in P2. It's Verstappen ahead. They're on fresh mediums. Norris is behind you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. You've got 11 laps until your pit window opens. 27 laps to go. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, you've got P3, well done. Lando's ahead of you now. They're on fresh mediums. That's Hamilton behind. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. You've got 10 laps until your pit window opens. Pit window opens in 10 laps. And 26 laps to go now. Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres. Okay, this isn't our true position. They haven't yet pitted and they're on a one-stopper, so don't waste time fighting because they should be coming in soon. Okay, this is not your true position. They haven't pitted yet, so don't waste time fighting them. They're going to be coming in soon. Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. All right, we're last of the running cars right now. That's Vesti just ahead. Push hard. They're on old mediums. You've got 4 laps until your pit window opens. Okay, 17 laps to go now. Okay, Isack, we've got some clear track in front of us, and let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap. Great stuff, you hit that target, that sets us up nicely for the rest of this race. Okay mate, that's it, go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there mate, looks like a nice stop time, we're happy with that one. Look after these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, Isack. After that front wing damage, we've got to look after it now. Please protect the front wing. Come on. So you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors, so I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data, so keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 5.0 seconds. Magnussen's ahead of you. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 4.6 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. Time last lap, 1 minute 23.9. job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. That's P7 now, P7. Okay, Piastri just ahead. Push hard, push hard. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, Russell's behind you now. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, gap to leader, 23.4 seconds. Final lap, push, push. Okay, gap ahead, 10.6 seconds. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
And here he comes. It's all go, go, go for Lando Norris as he takes the checkered flag and wins.
And that's 2 wins in a row now, of course, Crofty. And it marks the fact that it's not a fluke. So, you know, their head's in the right space. What more can we see going forwards?
Our winning drivers are on their way to the podium right now. It's been a fantastic race for McLaren, that's for sure. And no doubt, they'll be celebrating tonight. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.